Hello Physios, I welcome you all to our channel Physio Vidya. Today our topic is basis of electrotherapy, in which we will study about ammeter and voltmeter. Okay, you must have studied about these things in your previous classes. Again we will just quickly recap all that things. So my name is Vijay Kumar and let's start the topic. What is ammeter? This one is an ammeter. While on the left side we have a voltmeter. Simply saying, an ammeter is a device which is included in a circuit to measure the current. Simple definition. While voltmeter is a device included in a circuit to find out the voltage or the potential difference between two ends of the circuit. Okay, these two things are derived from a common thing, that is a galvanometer. So here we will study how to convert a galvanometer into an ammeter and also how to convert a galvanometer into a voltmeter. Okay, so first of all we will study about ammeter. To convert an galvanometer into an ammeter, a small resistance called shunt resistance is connected parallel to galvanometer. If we hide this thing, you can see this one is just a galvanometer and we just added a shunt resistance, which is a small resistance connected parallel to the galvanometer. Simple. Now if we give a current I, okay, then some of current will flow from this side, some of the current will flow from this side, and the current which pass through galvanometer is denoted as Ig, while this one here current is I, that is total current, minus Ig. Okay, since both are in the parallel arrangement, voltage will be same, that is the voltage in this part of circuit and this part of circuit will be same, and as we know V is equal to IR. Now for galvanometer we can write V1 is equal to what is current Ig, and let we take the resistance by G, Ig into G, and from here for shunt resistance we can say that V2 is equal to I minus Ig into S. Okay, V is equal to IR applied for upper part of circuit and V is equal to IR applied for shunt. And as we know it is a parallel arrangement, so whatever will be the voltage at this part, same at other part of circuit. So we can say V1 is equal to V2. So we can say Ig into G is equal to I minus Ig into S. So we need to find the shunt resistance. So we can say shunt resistance S is equal to Ig into G upon I minus Ig, which is the formula to calculate the value of shunt resistance. Okay, just a simple mathematical calculation. Also, if somebody say that what is the resistance of this ammeter, you will just apply the simple formula of resistance in parallel. So resistance of ammeter is equal to parallel arrangement, so 1 upon G plus 1 upon S, which will become about resistance in ammeter is equal to G into S upon G plus S. Okay, is this part of the board visible? Let me just write it here again for you. Resistance in ammeter is equal to G into S upon G plus S. Okay, which was derived from 1 upon Ra is equal to 1 upon G plus 1 upon S. Okay, So So this was whole about ammeter. We need to remind few more points about ammeter. Ammeter is a device which is first point. Ammeter is a device which is included in a circuit to find out the current. Second, to convert galvanometer into ammeter, a small shunt resistance is connected parallel in the galvanometer. It is parallel to the galvanometer. Okay. Third thing, the resistance of this, as the shunt is very low, so here the resistance is very low, while the resistance of the ideal ammeter is zero. It have no resistance. It allows whole of the current to pass from it. And how to connect this whole arrangement, that is the whole ammeter into a circuit? It is connected in series. To convert galvanometer into ammeter, a small resistance S is connected in parallel, and this whole arrangement is called ammeter, which is connected in series in the circuit. It has very low resistance, while in ideal resistance is zero. Okay, and then we come to know V is equal to IR applied for both circuit. Just put the needful and find out the value of shunt resistance, and resistance of ammeter is calculated by formula of resistance in parallel. So in voltmeter it is just opposite. To convert a galvanometer into a voltmeter, a large resistance R is connected in series to the galvanometer. Okay, now let's say here the current from the galvanometer is Ig. So here there is only a single part in the circuit. There were two parts parallel. So here we will apply just V is equal to IR, and that V will be equal to Ig into G plus R, and we need to find the resistance of R. So V upon Ig is equal to G plus R. So our R will be equal to V upon Ig minus G. Okay, again it is a simple mathematical calculation. And again, if somebody asks you that what is the resistance of voltmeter, so you can say RV, resistance of voltmeter, is equal to G plus R, that is resistance of both galvanometer and the added resistance adds up to form total resistance, which is the formula of resistance in series. If you don't know about the resistance in parallel and series, just watch my previous video which was based on this concept, including Ohm's law. Okay, so here also we need to remind some of few points. The first thing is that galvanometer can be converted into voltmeter. How? By adding a large resistance in series. First thing, it is used to find voltage or potential difference. Simple. Now the third thing, here the resistance was small, so ideal ammeter has zero resistance, and here since the resistance is very large, the ideal voltmeter have infinite resistance. Okay, infinite resistance, and the voltmeter is connected in a circuit in parallel. Okay, so this was all about ammeter and galvanometer. Galvanometer can be converted into ammeter. How? By adding a small resistance shunt in parallel. While galvanometer can also be converted into voltmeter. How? Just connect and large resistance R in series. Okay, it is used to find voltage, it is used to find current. Here since the resistance is very small, so ideal ammeter have resistance 0, while here the resistance is very large, so ideal voltmeter have infinite resistance. Okay, and this is connected in the circuit in series, and it is connected in the circuit in parallel. Okay, so this was whole about ammeter and galvanometer. You need to just read it from the book once again, and you will just understand the whole of the concept. Okay, so this was about today's lecture. Thank you to one and all.